Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday, and today is July the 21st, 2026. Keeping that in mind, my readings are timeless, and I do encourage discernment when consulting tarot or any other spiritual, mystical pathway. So what type of energy did you bring here? Have you been doing some breath work? Have you been clearing your mind? Or have you been allowing it to get all cluttered up? We are going to, I normally use my Swiss Marseille deck for shadow work, but today I'm going to be using the Tarot de la Nuit for shadow work. So let's see what state have you brought? What is your energy frequency? Three of Wands. You're ready for the next step. You've completed something and you're ready for the next adventure. What's blocking you is the Emperor. So somebody has some kind of influence on whether or not you are going to progress or stay stagnant. This is your blockage or your, we'll call them benefits. The Knight of Pentacles is your solution. Okay, this planning, strategy, delegating, okay. And your potential future is the Ten of Swords. We want to avoid this now, don't we? Okay. And your action or inaction. What's this energy? Oh. The King of Cups. Okay. This one doesn't want to go in. So this is the High Priestess. Okay, so this is a bonus card, we'll say. It seems to me that this High Priestess is you. And you're wanting to move on into the next phase, the next chapter. You're only at the beginning, but I feel like you're wanting to get to the end. Okay. I'm sorry for the sirens in the background if you can hear them. Your shadow self, your ego, is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's could be an opportunity. Is there something? What's in it for me? That's the attitude. What's in it for me? And your spirit guides, your ancestors, guardian angels, sovereign, maybe even your higher self. Let's see what that card brings out. Page of Cups. Wow. Okay. And the underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles. This, there is a frequency of failure, but at the same time, there's also a chance that there is success. It's like go big or go home kind of thing. Okay, so you're ready for the next step, and you, like I said, go big or go home. And this I feel like is an outside force, an outside energy, and their intervention is, I'm going to say out of care and concern, and they're your blockage. They're stopping you from doing something. And I feel like there is a part of you, based on this Ace of Pentacles, there's a part of you that is saying, I'll go along with it, but what's in it? What's in it for me? Okay. Your Knight of Pentacles here in the solution, and your King of Cups here in the action or inaction. So you want to avoid this, I'm going to call it numbness. Numbness caused by following this Ace of Pentacles. Now your Page of Cups up there in your higher self, your sovereign, guardian angels, spirit guides. In this particular deck, it's a mermaid. And it seems to me that they're above you looking down, and it's like, you've got this. You've, with care and concern, you've got this. Okay. But it feels to me that you have a tendency to rely on your ego, on this voice that sits on your shoulder, influencing any movement forward. Its agenda to me feels as though it is the Ten of Swords, and it also feels to me like its agenda, every single ending, is the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it feels there's a little bit of a sinister thing here, and this High Priestess that just wanted to come out of the deck. This is a call to your gut feelings. This here is in your head. The High Priestess is calling you to listen to your gut. Listen to the tingles, the goosebumps. Whatever it is that you find gives you that kind of feeling that maybe it's a little bit, you feel a little bit dreamy, or a little bit not, gravity doesn't affect you as much in that moment. That's your intuition kind of kicking in, going, hey, what's going on here? Okay. The Emperor here is a stronghold, I feel, of the Ace of Pentacles. Now, normally the Emperor is more on a, I'll say, fatherly thing. Like I said, it's like from care and compassion. But I think that there may be even a little bit of there could be a little bit of this is the chance to break the cycle. There could be a little bit of deception there for their own gain. And this is where this could be a little bit, what's in it for me, right? So if they know that you're willing to do something, if there's something in it for you, and they're going to get what they want, they're going to, right? This is, whatever this is, this Ten of Swords is non-negotiable. You don't want to go there. Okay. Like I said, this is like a breaking, this here, you're not the only, okay. You're not the only one in your, I'm going to say family. You're not the only one in your family that this mentality affects, okay? And that it seems as though this Three of Wands is a break the cycle, but you may be having a hard time doing that. I also feel like this Emperor is more of, like I said, he's an outside energy, okay, an outside influence. And it's almost as though in the right setting or the right situation, he has the ability to guide you directly to this or away from this. And I think that's what's in it for me kind of thing. So it feels to me like that could be a little bit they could try and play a little bit on your you're being a little bit naive. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more cards here, and then we're gonna close it up. It's already going on 2 o'clock here. Did I mention the date already? July 21, right? July 21, yeah. Two of Cups. The Hanging Man. Two of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. So this is like, you've got the devil on your one shoulder, and then you've got the angel on your other shoulder, right? Your good conscience and your bad conscience, or however that works. And it seems like they're at an impasse. There's a pause. So to me, that feels like they're at an impasse. your Page of Swords and your Ace of Pentacles, or sorry, Page of Cups and your Ace of Pentacles is at an impasse. And this Emperor, the stumbling block, is causing the pause. This may be, pay attention closely to how this unfolds for you. And where possible, I feel like where possible, you're going to have, you may have to make tough decisions to avoid this, like I said, tough decision. So you may have to look, see what's going on, figure out how you're going to take your next steps, and whatever is involved, try and keep yourself in a loving, compassionate manner, like behavior. Like, don't be nasty to people, okay, or other things. I feel like I need there is a, this is like an internal war that you're being you can be manipulated. And it seems as though your advice is to start to recognize it. And I think once you start to recognize it, this is when you can start implementing the steps, make plans, all that kind of stuff to avoid this or lessen the effect of this Ten of Swords. So I still think I need to get a couple more cards here. I don't think we're being told the whole story. I think that somehow, what else is there, Sovereign? What else is it? What else are you willing to reveal? 3 cards. King of Cups. 4 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Again, it feels to me like the advice is on the approach, the action, the King of Cups. Here it is like be calm, be patient, be resilient, if need be silent. But I also see that this 6 of Cups is nostalgia, familiarity, even memories of it can represent, depending on what's around it, memories of childhood trauma, or trauma from the past. But here I'm seeing this as a return to what should be, a return to what it is that you are, your home. We'll call it that, your home. Normally 4 of Wands is home, but I feel here this is home. We do have the Death card as the underlying energy here. So it is a movement in mindset, in ego. This is a movement in the trajectory of your path to that Ten of Swords and the impacts or effects it would have on you. So your advice here is, if you're finding yourself trying to do something and you've continually being blocked, and when presented with a doorway, you immediately jump to the mindset of, well, how much am I going to get out of this? Well, how does this benefit me? Try to get the maximum benefit out of whatever this doorway is. And that mindset is putting your ego and your, we'll call it higher self, sovereign ancestors, it's putting them at an impasse. It's causing you to pause, to become stagnant, to not be able to move on from the Three of Wands. Your solution is going to be able to change. See, she's got a Sith and he's got a Sith. So you've got to be able to get moving, get plans in place, start implementing things, and if need be, cutting things down. Okay. With your action of the King of Cups, doing it with grace, with kindness, with compassion if necessary. Okay. Okay. This Emperor, yes, although he does have a influence, his influence is his influence can be swayed or blocked by embracing the patient, the kind, the embracing that part of yourself, not and breaking the cycle of whatever breaking the cycle that's keeping you stuck in this Three of Wands. I feel like it is a constant wait. We live to wait, we live to wait at the grocery store in line. We live to wait at the gas pump. We live to wait at the red light. We live to wait for someone to turn left. We live to wait to go to work, to go home. Everything is, we live to wait. And this Ace of Pentacles is partially to blame for keeping you in this cycle. And this Ace of Pentacles is the part of you that is looking to, they're opportunist. It's an opportunist part of yourself that I think you need to recognize. And then you need to decide how you're going to use it to your advantage, not sabotage. Okay? Once you do that Ten of Swords, the impact is going to be lessened. And then you'll be able to, like I said, break this cycle. You just got to let it, let it unravel onto a new path. And this will be the transformation. So I just want to repeat again, my name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do hope you are having a great day. And if you're having a shitty day, have as best a day as you can in the situation you find yourself. If If you enjoyed my interpretation of the cards today, all I ask is that you pass that puff and smash that like button. And if you're interested in seeing more of my content or would like for me to show up in your algorithm feed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe. Remember, you are a beautiful soul. Namaste.